doesn't have to be a masterpiece, Ariadne.
No, no. Better take my time. Last one looked like it had had a stroke.
And you have a detective who's a Finn, haven't you?
Sven Herson.
Why a Finn?
I've often wondered.
Sorry. Now what?
Jehovah's Witnesses? What's the matter?
It is my feet. They cause me the pain.
It's those silly patent leather shoes of yours. Ludicrous for the country. Now, why don't you get yourself a nice pair of those buckskin ones with the rubber soles?
Madame, chère Madame, I do not know that I agree with you.
You do realize, of course, that the killer was in the balloon the whole time. No, that doesn't work, does it? He couldn't have been there if he had to sign the poison register. Oh. Miranda, dear, are you listening?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Sorry, Mrs. Oliver. Where were we?
I've just realized I've got to cut one of my favourite ideas. Shame.
Does that happen a lot?
Oh, more than you'd think. Hey-ho. One often has to sacrifice one's babies.
As soon as Madame Oliver told to me of the dropping of the vase, my suspicions, they were aroused. Because I knew that the killer of Joyce Reynolds would have been soaking wet.
Dreadful woman. I always said so. Trying to bully me into giving that lecture.
Sure you remember her. Celia Ravenscroft. She's your goddaughter, is she not?
Is she? It's just that one has so many.
Always someone remembers something.
You mean elephants? Sorry, I was thinking of elephants at that dinner last night.
With hesitation, I ask why.
Because the meringue got stuck in my teeth.
I see. Well, the pathway of logic, it is there somewhere, but...
Meringue, dentures, ivory, elephants. Must find the elephants. Elephants can remember. I'm absolutely jiggered. I've spent all day driving around Sussex chasing elephants.
Right. Well, good luck.
No, you must think me a complete ninny. I don't mean real elephants, I mean people elephants.
Is it a permanent today?
No, that sounds horrible.
I don't think it could be much worse than it already is. Do you, madam? You was at school with Lady Ravenscroft?
Yes, I was.
Where do you live now? Buckingham Palace?
Mayfair.
How may we be of assistance, your ladyship?
He marries a sister, but he's in love with them both.
The devil. So they thought they'd have a murder hunt instead. And they offered me a tidy sum to come and dream it up. Well, anything's better than writing. Sir George Stubbs. Awfully rich and awfully common. Bought the place a year or so ago, along with his wife, who's outrageously beautiful, but as dumb as a fish. Writers can't stand suggestions. If you suggest something, we'd do exactly the opposite.
What do you think, Mrs. Oliver? Should all politicians be eliminated?
Eliminated? I don't know. They make ever such good suspects as a rule. Anything? As far as I can tell, they're all just enjoying themselves, which is a little galling. It's locked, to make sure nobody finds the body by accident. It's rather brilliant, don't you think? I feel awful. Put that in capital letters. Awful. Because, you see, it's my murder. I organised it. I don't usually drink, but Poirot gave me this for the shock. I cannot for the life of me remember why I should ever have wanted the Yugoslavian wife of a biochemist to be the victim. And I wasn't expecting a man in a yacht.
What was the subject of your talk?
My writing. Awfully pleased not to have to give it as a matter of fact. I mean, what does one say about how one writes books? You just think of an idea and force yourself to write it. What am I going to say for the other 59 minutes?